Hello, welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would record a video today because Tyler is actually out at basketball. He's coaching basketball and Emery is napping, and so I wanted to record a video for productivity hacks for the stay-at-home mom. I thought it would just be fun to share some of my tips. But first I wanted to get into a couple of things that I am loving right now that I have either got recently or that I've been using for a while that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so all these things are like super random. Some skincare stuff, some like health stuff, and my favorite drink that I have been having right now. So yeah, I'll just get started. So basically, you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram and stuff, I love Clearstone Skincare. I actually am a virtual assistant for them, so I'll like put that out there, but I do love their products. The one that I would like highly recommend for anyone that just wants to get like one or two to start off with. So they're Gentle Clean. It is a facial cleanser, and so it actually washes off like everything off your face. I've been like really amazed with how well it works to get makeup off. You can like double cleanse if you're wearing a lot of makeup, but for the most part I just need to like wash my face for about 30 seconds and it gets everything off, which is just amazing. But so yeah, I love this cleanser. And then their Cell Renew Serum is their collagen stem cell serum that just helps like give you a glow. It helps the collagen in your skin like turn over, so you get like a younger, better, cleaner skin. They're very into like anti-acne, so they have like all acne safe products, which is amazing. That's not what I personally struggle with, so I use it more for like the anti-aging benefits and then for just like feeling and looking good and fresh. So the bummer about Clearstone though is that they don't have a complete like full line quite yet. They're working on it, they're still pretty new. But so I have a moisturizer that I found that I love. And this one is actually, I got it at Target in like the travel skincare section. So it's not big, but I wanted to try it out first, but now it's like almost gone, so I'll need to buy another one. But it's the Bliss Drench and Quench. And it really is like such a good moisturizer. It feels so good on my skin. Before I put my makeup on, I put Cell Renew and this on before I did my foundation. So my skin like feels hydrated, especially just in Central Oregon where I live. It's so dry right now and cold, so moisturizing is super important. And then the other very new, I just got this over Black Friday, is the Drunk Elephant line. So I have not used any of their products before this, and I got some of their like smaller sample pack little like boxes and stuff that they have a lot of their products in like miniature size. So this is obviously like a really small size, but I wanted to try stuff out. So the first one I got was the retinol cream. I've never used retinol before, so this is my first experience with it. I just did it once the other day. They say once you start using it, like to only do it once a week at first, or like even once every other week, and then you can slowly pick up the amount of times per week you're doing it. But I've heard it's also not good to do on like a daily basis, so I'm planning to just do it like once or twice a week max. But the nice thing is it's not just like a really strong retinol, it's only 1%, and then they have like a lot of other ingredients in it that are really good for your skin. So far I like it. If you've been looking for like an easier retinol that, if you don't know, like retinol is vitamin A that helps your skin like reboot and look smoother and younger and all that kind of stuff. So as I'm 28, as I'm approaching 30, I just really want to be like, stay ahead of anti-aging products and just use things that are going to help my skin look and feel younger. So I have liked that so far. I just started using it. And then also the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. So this one I like too. Before I put on makeup, it like gives a nice glow. This is the one, it says Firm and Brighten is what it's for. And I put this on first thing in the morning after I don't wash my face in the mornings, I just rinse with cold water. And then I put this on and it feels really good, and it kind of like brightens everything. So that is the skincare stuff that I've been loving. And then also I finally found a deodorant that I actually love that's paraben free, aluminum free, like a really good natural brand, and that's Native. I know a lot of people have been talking about them lately. I grabbed it at Target. I only have a code for Clear Stem. Otherwise, this other stuff I, just purchase, and I'll link everything below so you can like shop it if you'd like to, but I don't like get anything for, promoting all these, but I do really like Native. I've only tried the lavender one and I liked it so much that I bought it again, but I should try like some of their other scents and stuff. But yeah, I do love this. Finally found a deodorant. I've tried a bunch that I enjoyed and kind of liked, but this one was the first one that I was like, okay, it's actually something I can really stick with. It's not like too jelly, it's not too runny, like it's not hard to apply. I just really like that it's in the normal deodorant form, and so that is something that I am loving right now. Okay, so now for a little more like fun stuff. So I found actually I shouldn't credit myself, my husband found a hard seltzer. So we love Two Towns cider. We get their canned cider all the time, and I don't know for sure that this is like sold everywhere. Maybe you can, search it online and see where it's from. But what's amazing about it is that it has it only has 2 grams of sugar, no added sugars, and then it's only 100 calories. So it's seriously, they have a bunch of different flavors. This one is key lime and mint. I've obviously been sipping on it because it's the weekend, and I really like it. It's like a really good, guilt-free type of drink. I'm a big wine person, but throwing in some hard seltzers is fun. Okay, on the healthier side of things, not that, seltzer's not healthy, whatever, but I was sent these bars from Level, and I have to say I'm like shocked, honestly, for multiple reasons, because I feel like nowadays there's a lot of bars out there that are, healthier versions of bars. They have like good ingredients and stuff, but the taste of it isn't great, I'm not gonna lie. And there's a handful of bars that I really enjoy, but I honestly can't say that I feel like this is my favorite one that I've found recently. And so what's cool is they do have like reishi and stuff. So as a mom, if you are breastfeeding, just be aware, people have different, opinions on like reishi mushrooms and any adaptogen type of products and stuff when you're breastfeeding, just because there's not a lot of research out there around it, because, like who's gonna do like clinical studies on that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, but what I love about this, so it does remind me of an RX bar in a lot of ways, except this is way easier to actually like eat, especially if you microwave it for just a couple of seconds. The brownie one, I microwave for like 8 seconds, and then it tastes amazing. I also have like the oat flavored one, which I really like too. So that's a really great on the go type of thing. I feel like some days I'm just like so on the go and I'm hungry and just need something to grab on my way out the door. And so I'm really good about feeding Emery, but not so great these days about feeding myself. So like quick good bar is a great option. Just so to give you an idea, there's just 10 grams of sugar, which is actually really good for a bar. There'll be, other bars out there that have way more. And then all the ingredients are clean. It does include like almonds and cashews and nuts and other nuts and stuff. So obviously if you're, allergic, that wouldn't be a great one, but they are gluten-free and they taste great and are like filling as a good snack. So that is that. And then the last thing before I get into like the purpose of this video. So this cookbook I received from Tori. We did a podcast with her on our podcast, Balancing Your Hustle. And it's a super awesome podcast. She talks a lot about like the keto diet and how it's good to like phase in and out of, which I think is super important to understand, that like it's not a long-term necessarily diet that's great for everyone, but this has like so many amazing recipes in it. The one that I have already made is the goat cheese frittata with like a sweet potato crust. Super good and really easy. What's nice about it too is like you make it in a pie dish, so there's quite a few pieces of it and you can eat it like throughout the week, so you don't have to make breakfast every single day. I've also made the Caesar salad dressing, which is really good as well. So there's like so many good recipes in here. You don't have to be keto to eat this way. Like, it's just healthier, you know, grain-free, low sugar type of recipes. So anyways, those are all the things that I am loving right now. I will continue to do stuff like this because it's fun just to see like new products and try new things. I'm really excited to get more of my Black Friday sale stuff in. So I will share that more with you guys as they come in. But now let's go get down to the purpose of this video. Okay, I have my phone with me just because I took some notes on here, so I'll be looking on there, and then that way I can also keep an eye on Emery during her nap. But basically, I just wanted to share a couple of productivity hacks type of things for stay-at-home moms, or really just like moms in general, I guess, honestly. But basically, if you guys know me well enough now, I am a virtual assistant, so I have my own business from home. It is definitely getting busier. In January, things are going to be changing as far as like routine and stuff with Emery goes. We are going to put her in a 2 days a week, half day daycare preschool type thing because I'm just getting like so busy and overwhelmed that I need a couple of extra hours of alone time to get work done, other than like being doing everything like during her naps. But this is just going to be kind of a general for any mom who works or doesn't work tips, more so even like related to moms that stay at home, just because I feel like stay at home moms, like, you just have so many responsibilities and you're taking care of your kids and stuff on, you know, a full-time basis. So anyways, let's get into it. The first one, super simple and just has helped me so much in general stay on top of things, is getting a load of laundry into the wash first thing in the morning. So I actually even like set this up. I'm definitely a planner, so anything I can do earlier in the morning, or earlier like to help me out in the mornings, I will do. So I'll, you know, have a clean kitchen in the mornings and like all that, or in the evenings for the mornings and all that kind of stuff. But like, one of the biggest things that has helped me so much stay on top of our family's laundry is putting a load in first thing in the morning. So what I do actually is, even like some evenings, I'll get it all ready to go and like in the wash. Obviously I won't like put detergent in or like close it or anything like that, but I'll have a load ready, and then that way first thing in the morning when I come out, like turn on the lights, let the dogs out, because our dogs go out through the laundry room door into the garage, into like the side yard in the mornings, and I will just get that running right away, like before Emery's out of bed, before I even like turn on the hot water to make coffee, just literally first thing. And then like the hardest part sometimes is remembering that you have laundry in the wash, and so I will then almost always, even though it'll be done for a little bit longer, I'll almost always like make sure that it is transferred into the dryer by the time I like put Emery down for her first nap. Oftentimes I'll remember before then, but that's kind of like last resort. You know, if I totally forgot earlier in the morning, I will then transfer it to the dryer and then maybe get another load going. But to be honest, I do about like one load a day versus like doing a bunch of loads on the weekends. So that is my little trick to staying on top of laundry. So that is hack number one. Hack number two, I actually kind of accidentally did this. I didn't realize that this would be so helpful until I went through this whole process. But basically, I am so glad when I take cute pictures of Emery, because you guys know, like as a mom, you take a million photos of your kids, and so sometimes when you're going back through to like pick out a couple, whether it be just to like post or to, like we did at the end of this year, we put together an Emery's first year book. We used Chatbooks. They still have like a bunch of discount codes and stuff going on right now, just with like holiday stuff. So if it's a grandparent gift that you're looking for, or if it's just you want to have your own book for yourself, which is what we did, like a mix of both. But we really wanted to have all of like the best pictures of Emery from her first year combined into one photo album basically. And so what helped me so much was that any like cute pictures I took of Emery throughout the year, I would put into my Lightroom app. So if you guys don't know Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom, yes, they have like a bunch of, you know, programs on your computer that you can put on your desktop and all that kind of stuff, but their Lightroom app for your phone is actually free. So download the Lightroom app, and then what you can do is there's a bunch of like cute presets that you can always like purchase from people, or if you're like myself, you can edit photos like manually by, you know, brightening things, adding contrast, increasing or decreasing shadows, like all that kind of stuff you can do in the Lightroom app. It's super simple and like user friendly, and you can honestly just like put any cute pictures you want, whether or not you're gonna do anything with them in the moment. It would be so helpful, because when you are trying to like round up all the best photos of the year, you can just go into your Lightroom album and take those and send them either, you know, via email, like to yourself, so you can upload them onto your computer, or you can use like a Chatbooks app, anything like that, to just put them directly onto a photo album type of book. Seriously, so helpful for me this year, because it would have been horrible to scroll through like all of my photos, whether it be on my phone or like Google Photos, to try to create this book for Emery, and it turned out so cute and amazing. I don't want to put it in the video yet because it is a surprise for some of our family members, but I will show you in a couple weeks maybe like what they turned out like. But seriously, you should just go on Chatbooks and create an album of like your kid's year or vacation, like family vacation or anything like that. So cute. Okay, next hack, number 3, is what the most important things that you need to get done for the day that are hard to do with baby. Prioritize that to do it during your baby's nap times or nap time. I know, you know, some babies have multiple naps throughout the day depending on their age. Emery still does 2 naps a day, which is really helpful, but they're each only about like an hour to an hour and a half, versus I know, you know, as they get older, maybe they'll do 1 nap but a couple hours long. So whatever like you need to get done at home that's hard to do with your baby awake, do it during the naps. Prioritize that. I had this issue where I love the house being, you know, pretty clean. I like the dishwasher being unloaded. I like laundry going. I like vacuuming. There's just so many household things that are like, I've realized, an ongoing thing. No matter how much you clean up, you're always gonna have to clean. So I now prioritize my work at my computer for my clients during Emery's naps, regardless of how messy the house is, regardless of anything else that's going on. When Emery, as soon as Emery's down for her nap, I sit down at my computer and just work until she is awake. This has been like so helpful for me productivity wise, because I can vacuum when she's awake. She loves like chasing the vacuum around. She likes, you know, following me around while I'm vacuuming. I can do the dishes while she's awake. I put her in her high chair. She eats a snack and I can do the dishes, clean up the kitchen. I can even like clean the bathrooms with her by putting her in her walker in the bathroom with me, and I give her like one of the silicone feeders with like frozen fruit in it, and I can clean, you know, anything in the house. So I've realized I can do a lot of things with her when she is awake, but I cannot sit at my computer and have my full focus on my work if she's awake. Like A, that's not safe for her, and B, it does not work well because I'm constantly distracted. So that is like a huge thing I learned. Let go of all the little details of things that can wait and get done what's most productive. Some days, if I'm caught up on work, the most productive thing for me during a nap is to do a workout and get a shower in, where I can like shave and wash my hair and not be in a rush to like get in and out of the shower super quick. Sometimes it's like painting my nails, because you can't really do that when your baby's awake, because you go to get them and then your nails get messed up because they're not dry yet. So it's like those little things that you can't do when baby is awake. Do it when they're napping, prioritize it, and get it checked off the list. Don't like, you know, do all the random little things around the house that you don't have to do in that moment. So that is one of my, like, the things that I've learned to be able to like really let go of some of the like household things and focus on work. And then this one has also, I struggle with writing down too many things to get done during a day, don't get them done, and then I feel like I wasn't productive, or I feel like I didn't get enough done even though I got a ton of stuff done. So now I write a checklist for the week, and then I write a checklist for the day. Obviously the week can be a lot longer, a lot of things on the checklist. The day is like things that have to get done that day. And oftentimes if I only put like 2 or 3 things on the list for the day, I might get those things done depending on how long they take, and then I can grab something from the weekly list and add it on to the day list. But that is actually a freebie that I have in the description linked below. I thought it would be fun to like create a cute checklist for you, day versus week. You can either print them out or you can do it like in PDF and have it on your phone or computer. But I am such a like write out person. I print things like those off and I write them in on a weekly basis. I know it's like a little bit of a waste of paper, but I don't really use paper for a lot of other things. So I think it's okay to write on paper occasionally. So I love doing that kind of thing. So again, checklist for the week versus for the day. It helps you really take like the most important things and prioritize what you really need to get done that day, rather than just being like, I need to get a million things done. I'm gonna try to do it all, you know, today or whatever it might be, and then you don't feel as productive. So that is something that I have learned and love. And the very last thing, tip number 5, is prepare your meals ahead of time. This has been such a struggle for me, but the weeks that I do it, it feels so good and I feel so much less stressed because I don't have to run to the grocery store like on a weekday, or I don't have to, you know, stress about what we're making. So I showed you guys like one of the cookbooks that I have loved lately, and I've been using that. Things like a frittata for breakfast in the mornings. It's healthy and you can make a big batch of it. You can even make 2 of them and use it throughout the week. You can switch up like the dressing that you put on it. If you want to do balsamic one day, or you want to do, you know, like a salsa another day, you can switch it up a little bit to make the flavors different. But like stuff like that, stuff for dinner, for example, we have been loving doing soups lately. We add in like carrots, onions, potatoes, kale, some source of like protein, whether it be like chicken or beef, you know, some chicken stock or beef stock. Add some water, add some spices, and like that is like a big bulky thing for the week. I use the veggies out of it to feed Emery since they're already like soft and super easy to eat. And then Tyler sometimes even takes that for lunch. But another thing that we have been loving for lunch that you can like grab everything ahead of time. I like to do stuff on Sunday afternoons if possible. If not, I try to do it like Monday between Emery's 2 naps. For the rest of the week, we'll go to the grocery store, get everything. And Emery likes the grocery store actually, so it's not like a bad activity to do while she's like awake and with me and stuff. But lettuce wraps for lunch, it's super easy to pack for Tyler to take to work, and then it's really easy for me just to grab out of the fridge and put it together. We do like collard greens, ham or turkey. You could add in like some roasted eggplant if you're a vegetarian, but you can do cheese, you can do tomatoes, cucumbers, radishes. There's a Greek yogurt, like tzatziki sauce I'll grab from the grocery store, or I'll make my own. But there's like a ton of variations of lettuce wraps that you can do, and they are super healthy and really easy to make and easy to grab and eat and filling. So meal planning has been huge for me lately. It is definitely hard the day that you do it, in the sense that you have to like get everything and, you know, brain power to plan what you need and write the whole list, and it can be a hassle, but it seriously helps so much. And just also what really helps me too is having like a couple of random things in the freezer that are healthier options, whether it be like organic bean and cheese burritos, which I know isn't like the healthiest thing ever, but for lunch sometimes I'll like warm up something like that, or a cauliflower pizza crust that I'll throw a couple of toppings on. Just things that like if you realize you're running out of time for the day to make dinner, or you just like sometimes don't feel like making a big fancy dinner, really easy simple things like that. And then we always have salad greens along with a couple of different like veggies that we can just toss like balsamic on, or olive oil and like some lemon juice on to make a quick salad to go along with anything that we're doing. So just stuff like that. I've really been learning that it's so helpful if you can just like get ahead of the week and plan all those things out. If you have a baby, then, you know, planning out their meals as well, super helpful. For me, that's simply having a bunch of veggies like pre-cut and in the freezer, and then I'll just like steam them for Emery and then add in whatever protein we're eating. And in the mornings, like it's really easy to make her an oatmeal with some, you know, banana and berries. So just really planning things out and thinking ahead of time has helped me so much in being productive during the days. I'm not as stressed. My anxiety level is lower when we have good food that we can use. So anyways, those are some of my tips. I really hope that was helpful for you. Don't forget to grab like the PDF freebie down below of a checklist, because I love being organized, writing things down, checking things off like by hand on paper. It makes me feel really good. You can probably even see like on my bulletin board back there, it's like my checklists and stuff. So yeah, grab that in the link below. And then if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be producing a lot more fun mom content, because that is like where my passion is at right now. I love being at home with my baby. I love being able to, you know, just like share daily living and daily life, how we've been able to like live a healthier lifestyle and still have a lot of fun and not be too worried about every little thing that we're eating or doing. So that's like some of the stuff that you can get excited about seeing in the future. And I really hope you guys liked this video. Please subscribe, and I love you, and I hope you have an amazing holiday season and the rest of December.